Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Black Ops Domination gameplay commentary here on Summit. I am using the Gold Mac 11 with Flak Jacket Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon Pro, non-lethal kill streaks, of course. But the gameplay again isn't the forefront or isn't going to be the focus of this commentary. I want to talk with you guys and bring you part 2 of my Call of Duty Elite premium service breakdown. Yesterday I brought you part 1. And if you didn't get a chance to see that, I suggest you go do so. Even if you've seen it, if you've already seen it, I suggest you go see it again, or go watch it again, or listen to it again, really. It's a longer commentary, and I apologize for that, but really with the step that we are taking, that the Call of Duty community is taking with the COD Elite Premium service, and what that says to the other video game developers as a whole, I think this topic is worth everybody's time, and everybody really needs to think about it and understand it and break it down. So that's what these parts are designed to do. So there will be a link in the description of part 1. Go ahead and watch that and drop it a like if you enjoy, as well as this video. If you like this video and you like this breakdown, news, research kind of stuff, go ahead and drop this video a like. It really helps me out, keeps my channel growing, all that good stuff. But I do have some questions. Last time I covered DLC and how that will be delivered, but I do have some questions regarding other facets of the premium service. Well, questions and assertions and things I want to point out about the premium service that is known as, or the premium service for Call of Duty Elite. Now, one question I had, or one thing I pointed out, I said I would get to it in the first part, was that the COD Elite is supposed to be an annual service. You get $49.99, and it's an annual subscription. Now, my question was, well, is that annual in terms of a calendar year? Like, you pay $49.99, you get 12 months of COD Elite and whatever is included in that, or do they mean annual in terms of the life cycle of a game? In terms of, well, you will pay an annual you will pay for an annual subscription, but you will really only get the content for the game that's currently active. So let's say if you buy an annual subscription now, you will get a year's worth of Modern Warfare 3 content, not a year's worth of COD Elite content or whatever Call of Duty content comes out in that time. Because normally I would, if it was a 12-month subscription, and I haven't confirmed that it isn't, but I would assume that it's not, because I mean it couldn't be this easy to game the system. But if it was just strictly a 12-month subscription, I would say, well, wait until the DLC for Modern Warfare 3 starts coming out before you buy COD Elite. That way, if it's a 12-month subscription, because you get all the DLC that's been released up to a certain point, if you wait until after the DLC starts dropping, and then you buy your subscription, you will get all the DLC that has been released up to that point. And also, because your subscription is 12 months long, when the next Call of Duty starts outputting DLC, you will get that as well. And so to me that would, well, okay, that's the best way to game this system, but I have to believe it's just for the life cycle of a certain game. But with that, I want to get back into some other things that I wanted to talk with you guys about, some other things I noticed. Now, there is a breakdown on the Call of Duty website. Again, a link will be in the description so you can see this organized breakdown of what they have. Now, they separate it by what's offered in the free service as well as the premium service for COD Elite. Now, it looks as though a lot of Call of Duty Elite is going to be a social media type of thing. Joining groups, creating clans, creating emblems, all that stuff. Keeping up with your stats, with the stats of friends, with the stats of people you've played against. All that stuff is going to be available for everybody, the free users as well. So it's going to be a lot of social media stuff, but there's some social media aspects that Activision has decided that you're going to have to pay for. For instance, the in-game title cards and clan emblems, or clan title cards, those are reserved for COD Elite Premium services users or subscribers, what have you. And then there's some kind of clan system that they have in place with COD Elite that is only reserved for premium users, and there's a few other social media aspects that are obviously premium reserved. But here's one thing that I found very interesting was the daily competitive program guide. It's point number 11 on the what is available with COD Elite page, HTML page, and again the link will be in the description. And here they have prized events, prized operations, prized tactical operations with custom in-game playlist and modes, prized clan operations, and official leagues. And those are reserved for premium subscribers. And my question is, well, that sounds a lot like GB, doesn't it? That sounds a lot like Game Battles. That sounds a lot like what Game Dunzo was trying to put together. Now, a while back I did a video saying, well, what COD Elite is basically doing is taking the best of what the community has to offer and slapping a price tag on it and making you pay for it now. And a lot of people respond and say, oh, no, well, that hasn't been confirmed, and this guy tweeted this out, Well, look what they did. They said it right here on their website, and you're staring the overlay right in the face. That right there is Game Battles and Game Dunzo, and it's reserved for premium users, meaning what? Meaning you have to pay for it. Now, is it worth it to have it organized by a company like Activision and have it every day? Is it going to be more active and all that stuff? It's entirely possible. It is entirely possible that's what's going to happen. But still, Game Battles and Game Dunzo, what they were offering was free up until this point, and Activision slapped a price tag on it. Worth it? Well, getting back to the DLC, it's possible that it's worth it, or at least it's lesser of an evil than not paying for the COD Elite service and just buying the DLC straightforward. But really, that worries me. That worries me that I said that a while ago. I got shouted down for it, and then Activision's doing it right now in front of everybody's face, and they're getting away with it. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's asking questions. And there's one more thing that I wanted to get to, and this is farther down the list. Or is it farther down the list? Yes, number 16 on the list on the HTML, or on the page that I'm going to link you to, is called Premium Theater. Now, I'll show you an overlay again of this. And it says, go big with your video uploads with 8 times more HD video capacity. Now, for those of us that are familiar with the theater mode in Black Ops, you can upload 30-second clips, not in HD, to their website, which you can then view on YouTube, or to your own personal YouTube channel. But here's something that's really interesting. On the bullet point below that, it says 4 times user storage of match replays and 2 times video export length. Now, that is reserved for a premium user, but that begs the question. When they say 4 times user storage of match replays, are they saying that you only get 4 slots? Or are they saying that what you normally get in terms of being able to store replays, which I would have to assume is somewhere around the 6 that we got with Black Ops, and if it's any less, that's bull crap. But maybe that ups the amount of videos you can store or games you can store, maybe somewhere around 24. But I'm worried that all of a sudden now Activision is going to say, well, no, now you got to pay to get slots on your theater mode so that you can save games. And that worries me. That, again, worries me because that's something that they're probably going to get away with. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. It looks like I may have to do a part 3. Leave a like on this video if you want me to continue breaking this down and really getting into the nuts and bolts of whether it is worth it. But anyway, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I am out.